If you're looking to move away from Worcestershire and relocate to a new location, then we can help you with some things to avoid and some tips to help you. Firstly, do research on your desired location. Visit a number of times. If you have people that live in the area, that will help definitely, but what they think is good and what you think is good could be two separate things. So make sure you visit at different times of day, on weekends and evenings, to make sure the new location is right for you. Also, you can do a lot of research without even travelling. Checking the property online would be a great thing to start with. We have on our website a part called Locating, which allows someone to find out what the local amenities are, what the bus routes are, what the train times are, and how busy the roads are around any of our properties that we list. You may find that you can do similar searches and also look at crime rates in the area that you're looking at moving to. Also, I'd recommend with that move that you meet the locals, speak to shop owners and speak to estate agents. They can probably tell you when you go in there what the right areas are for you and possibly some areas that you prefer to avoid. I'd also recommend you don't go offering on properties until you're on the market and ideally until you're sold. If you're going to offer lower than an asking price, a vendor's typically not going to accept it until they know it can be backed up. So I'd suggest, if you've seen the right location, if you've done your research and you know it's right for you, then consider getting your house on the market. Certainly inform the agent that you're looking to purchase through that you're doing everything you can to get proceedable for that house, but then you can make your offer once you're in a proceedable position. They will hopefully make sure that the vendor that you're looking to purchase from is updated. We can provide them with updates on your behalf as your estate agent as well, to make sure that vendor knows that you're doing all you can to get proceedable for their home. And then finally, when it comes to listing your own home, we've seen it often, don't just go with the highest valuation. We're finding that high valuations aren't achieving the best possible price. What we're actually finding is accurate valuations are getting a high level of footfall, and then as a result they're achieving the best possible price. Typically, we've got competitive bidding happening on properties. If you price it too low, then you're going to be giving it away, but just think about it long and hard before you go with the highest valuation. Consider all the comparable evidence nearby. Check that they're not just saying what they think you want to hear, that they're actually going to give you the best advice. So we hope once you've done your relocation that you're going to look back on it fondly. We've spoken to clients who have moved out of area before. We know Worcestershire's got everything that we need. We know people that have moved out of Worcestershire before and they've looked back and reflected on it very, very positively. Things you should experience should be that you've got to the new location in the timescale you wanted. If you're planning to be there before summer to enjoy the summer in that new spot, then that's something that we want to assist with. We hope that once it's all gone through, you've also had the benefit of great communication. We employ our own sales progressors. Our sales progressors don't just communicate with you and your buyer, they also communicate above you as well. So they can speak to the agent in the different part of the country and they can give them regular updates on what's happening with our part of the chain and below. And this communication helps the process to go through quickly, because if the person you're buying from hasn't returned paperwork in a timely fashion, then we can pick up on that fact. We can give the agent a call and just say you might want to check with your vendor because they're sitting on some paperwork that's needed. It's something that we do on your behalf to make that journey easier. We also want you to look back on this process favourably. We know other people have enjoyed it and they don't have any regrets of moving to the new location, other than maybe missing a few of their friends back here. But once you've done it, if you think it's a good thing to do, then you can recommend it to others. When you read our Google reviews, you'll see a lot of people have recommended us to other people out there. They're not doing it for us, they're doing it for clients like yourself that might be making you decisions at the moment and wanting to know who is the right agent to choose for your situation. If you want to speak to any of us about your situation, we'd love to hear from you. We can come out and give you a free valuation. We can talk about the process in a little bit more detail and answer any questions you might have. We know everyone's situation is different, so we don't come out with one way of doing things. We come out and tailor it for you. So please get in touch with the team. We'd love to assist in any way we can.